Right Honorable Anita Among for the speakership.
The Right Honorable Anita Among, the Speaker of the 11th Parliament. We saw tremendous achievements.
For Speaker Anita Among to be our Speaker in the 12th Parliament.
The signal is no longer faint. It is loud, visible, and politically symbolic. Like I stated earlier in one of the most politically charged WhatsApp forums in Acholi, Norbert Mao's first real parliamentary resistance will not come from the opposition, nor from central Uganda power brokers. It would emerge from Acholi legislators themselves. The very bloc politically expected to be his natural cushion. That prediction has now materialized faster than many anticipated. 3 Acholi members of parliament spanning new NRM entrants and old regime loyalists have openly declared support for Speaker Anita Among ahead of the speakership contest of the 12th Parliament. Ojara Mapenduzi MP Badege, Aliba Division, Bulu City, new NRM entrant. Akol MP Kilak North, Amor District, new NRM entrant. Anywar Richard, MP Aga West, old NRM cadre. This is not just endorsement, it is an early alignment. The Oulanyah precedent repeating itself. History is echoing. When Jacob Oulanyah rose toward the speakership, his earliest resistance also came subtly from within Acholi political ranks. Ideological splits, party loyalists, and personal survival calculations overshadowed regional solidarity. Norbert Mao is now walking that same road, but under more fragile conditions. He is newly integrated into the NRM power orbit. He lacks a solid parliamentary voting bloc. His moral authority is higher outside parliament than inside it. His support is intellectual, not numerical. In speakership politics, numbers defeat narratives. The meaning behind the 3 endorsements. Let's decode the political language beneath the speeches. Ojara Mapenduzi, institutional legitimacy argument. His message framed among as people-centered, unifying across parties, service-oriented parliament. This is institutional defense rhetoric, portraying continuity as stability, but politically it signals something deeper. New NRM entrants are quickly consolidating loyalty to the existing parliamentary command structure. Supporting Among becomes a declaration of full absorption into the ruling system, not just party membership on paper.
My name is Ojara Mapenduzi. I represent the people of Badege Laibi Division in Gulu City. I am also the Member of Parliament elect for the same area. I thank God for having allowed me to be part of the 11th Parliament. And I thank God for allowing me to be under the stewardship, the leadership of the Right Honorable Anita Among, the Speaker of the 11th Parliament. We saw tremendous achievements through our leadership. We saw a united Parliament, irrespective of our political party affiliations. And the 11th Parliament has been a people-centered Parliament. We saw the 11th Parliament getting out to the people, serving the interests of the citizens. And that is the kind of leadership we need. And so I would like to wish the Honorable Anita Among well, and I call upon my colleagues that we support our candidature to be the Speaker of the 12th Parliament, and we will see a lot more achievements. We would want to see a Parliament that cares about the plights of the common man and woman. We would love to see a Parliament that goes out to the people. We would love to see a Parliament that unites the legislators, irrespective of where they come from, irrespective of where they belong, their political party shirts. That is the kind of leadership we need, and we have seen that in the Honorable Anita Among. So I want to pledge my full support that is the kind of leadership we need, but also call upon my colleagues from the north, from the east, from the west, and from the central, that we have an opportunity to even have a much better Parliament, to support the people more, to care about our people, the people of Uganda, and you need a firm leadership. And that leadership, you can find it in the Honorable Anita Among. God bless you.
Anthony Akol experienced comparison strategy. Akol did something tactically intelligent. He benchmarked among against Rebecca Kadaga and Jacob Oulanyah, then concluded Among's administration was the most effective in his experience. This is narrative framing designed to neutralize Kadaga loyalists, absorb Oulanyah sympathy votes, present Among as the evolutionary peak of speakership leadership. It's coalition language, not personal praise.
Anthony Akol is my name, Member of Parliament for Kilak North in Amuru District, Northern Uganda, and also the Chairman of Acholi Parliamentary Group. I happened to join Parliament of Uganda in 2016. That ideally means I spent my time in 10th Parliament, 11th Parliament, and by the grace of God, I've gotten the opportunity that I'm elected in my community back to the 12th Parliament. I must tell you, I've seen the administration of Parliament under different speakers. I was under the Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga, I was under Jacob Oulanyah, and also I have been under Right Honorable Anita Among. I must tell you, in my experience and how the Parliament of Uganda has been managed, we are blessed to have an institution with the head passion of Right Honorable Anita Among. My plea to the people, especially Ugandans, and the people who are blessed to have been elected in the 12th Parliament, is that we must maintain the Right Honorable Speaker Anita Among to be our Speaker in the 12th Parliament. We will be able to do much more. I saw how she started and how she progressed and how she has become more experienced now. And I think the 12th Parliament will be better than what it was before. And therefore, we must focus our mind on the 12th Parliament with the head of the Parliament being Right Honorable Speaker Anita Among. And that's it all.
Anywar Richard, regime cohesion messaging. Anwar's endorsement focused on bringing opposition MPs to the government side, passing bills efficiently, strengthening institutional control. This is regime stability rhetoric, signaling that Among is trusted by the executive power structure to manage parliament in alignment with government interests. In simple terms, she is seen as politically reliable in managing legislative power.
I am Anywar Richard, a Member of Parliament for Agago West constituency. By God's grace, He has given me yet another opportunity to serve in the same position as MP-elect for Agago West constituency. Fellow members, especially the MPs-elect, given the potentiality in the Right Honorable Anita Among, I call upon you to come overwhelmingly to support the Right Honorable Anita Among for the speakership. She has done a lot to the Parliament of Uganda, from uniting us as MPs, from bringing members of opposition to the side of government, to effective leadership that is in her. I humbly request all of us to support Right Honorable Anita Among. I'm also one of our strong supporters. I support her for the position of speakership. I have been in the 11th Parliament and gave me the opportunity to interact very closely with the Right Honorable Speaker, Madam Anita. I appreciate how she has provided her potentiality in running effectively and efficiently the 11th Parliament. We have been having a lot of bills which has been passed very effectively and efficiently through our leadership as the Speaker of Parliament and as the presiding officer of the institution of parliament, she has been able to unite us as members of parliament, and she has been able, through her skills, to bring the opposition MPs to the side of government. So she has done a lot of achievement in just the 5 years in parliament. She did a lot for the institution of parliament as the presiding officer. I do appreciate hard work, effort, and her time. She has given all her time and energy to the institution of parliament.
Why this is Mao's first real test? Remember, Mao's challenge is not ideological, it is structural. He faces 3 immediate disadvantages. No parliamentary machinery. He does not command a voting caucus. No regional voting bloc. Actually, MPs are already fragmenting in alliance. Late entry into NRM inner circles. He is respected but not yet structurally embedded. So when actually MPs publicly endorse Among, they are not just supporting her. They are signaling, we are aligning with the power that already exists, not the power that is negotiating entry. The new NRM converts factor. Notice something critical. 2 of the endorsers are new NRM members. This matters because political converts often behave differently from all loyalists. They over-demonstrate loyalty, they align quickly with central authority, they avoid controversial internal battles. Supporting Among becomes a political insurance policy, proving commitment to the ruling establishment. Regional loyalty versus political survival. Actually, politics has always balanced 2 competing instincts. Regional solidarity, political survival. Support our own, align with power. Historical struggle memory, present regime benefits. Cultural unity. Development bargaining. In speakership contests, survival usually wins. MPs calculate committee positions, budget influence, constituency projects, executive access. Speakership votes are rarely sentimental. They are transactional. Among strategic advantage, Anita Among enters the race with 3 pillars. Incumbency power. She controls parliamentary administrative machinery. Executive confidence, seen as cooperative with government legislative agenda. Cross-party management record, praised for working relations with both NRM and opposition MPs. This makes her not just a candidate, but the system's continuity option. What this means for Acholi political leverage? Ironically, fragmented support weakens Acholi bargaining power nationally. APG date. If the region voted S1, they could negotiate ministerial positions, development packages, institutional appointments. But when MPs scatter early into regime camps, collective leverage dissolves. The region becomes politically audible, but not politically decisive. The silent MPs, the real battlefield. The real contest is not among the loud endorsers. It lies with first-time MPs, independents, opposition-leaning northern legislators, NRMPs without public commitments yet. These silent voters will decide whether Mo can build even a symbolic resistance front or whether Among loses unchallenged. Final take. This moment is not about Anita Among alone. It is about 3 unfolding realities. Norbert Mo's integration into regime power structures is still incomplete. Acholi parliamentary unity remains politically fragile because Acholi parliamentary group is dead. The speakership race will be decided on machinery, not moral argument. Like Oulanyah before him, Mao is discovering that parliamentary politics is less about intellectual stature and more about numerical architecture. And architecture, once built, is difficult to redesign mid-construction. For Acholi prohibitive and Macton Brian, where analysis is not noise but political foresight. See you in the next one.